Amber, Troy, and Sasha walking through the forest, laughing back and forth at what the other has to say, reminiscing this and that and having such a good time. Oodle-lolly, golly, what a day.
We're men. We're manly men. We're men in tights.
Tights! Welcome back, everyone, to the Frogs of Calamitous Intent, our Disney Plus live reaction of Amphibia. And today we watch some manly men in tights. Very tight tights. So yeah, we got more adventures where we have the Resistance going around trying to recruit people for their cause. So far, we've had a couple of surprises in terms of people that they've recruited. A lot of familiar faces from Season 1. And from what I heard in this episode, we're going to see even more familiar faces in the episode's title.
Newts in tights and Fight or Flight.
I'm looking forward to this. I love Robin Hood. I love the movies. Well, most of the movies that I saw anyway. It'll be interesting to see how they portray them in this. Because, I mean, we already have a Resistance going on. And we've already seen the Marauders. So I'm wondering exactly where the whole, like, Robin Hood gang fits in all this. But I have a feeling it's going to be definitely a thing to see. And if one of my theories is correct, we're going to see a very familiar face who I'm going to be really excited about. So let's get started and see what happens when we see these new Newts in tights. And play. I wonder if we'll do any singing.
Wait a second, who's that?
Huh?
Please, kind soldiers. My ankle and could use some help.
I knew it.
Hey, you okay there, little guy?
Attack!
Recognize that facial hair?
Oh, I do. I was fucking right.
Wow, Rebel Newts! Awesome! Let's see if they'll join us. Whoa, we're on the same side!
I'm on no one's side but my own.
Wait, I know that voice.
Oh, you do. The return of Strong Bad.
I should have known.
Well, if it isn't two of my best pupils.
Mr. Antonio, how'd I do?
Excellent, my little Jojo potato.
Oh, and I heard those soldiers say there's going to be an even bigger caravan passing through the woods at 3 o'clock.
Ah, great recon work, Jojo.
But, Mr. Titanium, how will we get past the giant collared beasts that guard the caravan?
There was such a pain.
Is this a JoJo reference?
Collared beasties, eh? Psh, they're easy to take down once you know the trick.
Ah, so you've dealt with them before? What am I saying? Of course you have. You are the smartest, bravest pupils I've ever had.
You're just buttering us up so we'll help you. And it's working! Come on, Ann, let's help them! Fine, but only if you promise to join the Resistance afterwards.
Done.
And no backstabbing, double-crossing, or other such deception.
You wound me, Anne. Come, my friends, to the secret hideout.
Wait, before we go, what's up with the tights?
Reduces friction. We run faster.
He has some shapely thighs.
These look amazing! I shouldn't have asked.
On the right people, yeah, tights do look pretty good.
So, why do they call you Little Louise? You're gigantic!
That's the joke.
Oh, she's Little
Suck
John.
McBain.
And voila! We ride away from the caravan victorious.
Wow, you have a real talent for strategy. Too bad you're a no-good backstabbing scallywag.
You'd be a scallywag too, if you grew up like me. I was born a
Aw.
street urchin. No family. No one to look out for me.
Aww.
I learned to survive by joining whatever street crew I crossed paths with. But alas, living on the street meant loyalty was slave.
Is that same Fireflakes
Oh.
stand?
Siege mode!
Get back here!
Wait for me!
When things get bad, it's always everyone for themselves.
You're telling me if push came to shove, you'd even leave these guys in the dust?
It is the law of the streets. No loyalties, no attachment.
I think they have a gold needle.
Hey, Slender Brains! The Dum Dum Convention is 2 miles that way!
I think it's a rhinoceros beetle or a Hercules beetle.
Hey, who's up there?
Now let's see what kind of loot we just scored.
Oh.
Surprise, motherfuckers!
It's a sting!
So I guess the eye color changing is not strictly related to the toad Sasha was with.
Farewell, my friends.
No! Get
Ass.
Tutorial, come on! We can still save them!
At risk capture ourselves? No can do, kids. The rules of the street, remember? No attachments, no regrets.
But what about the resistance? You said...
Oh, come on, Spring. You know I was never going to do that.
Sheesh, okay.
Dios mío.
Look, dude, if you want to abandon your friends who you clearly adore, that's your call. But it kills me to see you leave like this. For a master thief, I'm disappointed in you.
How so?
You're leaving the best loot in the world on the table. Friendship, comrades, someone to count on. By throwing those things away, you're only robbing yourself.
No, she's right.
Come on, Sprig. We have a very merry band to save. Right behind you.
In the name of the king, I find you guilty
Robo
of
Judge.
disturbing the peace, to which there is only one punishment.
Also, I thought these robots had lasers, so why are they wielding axes? Oh, God. This would be so violent if they were actual frogs. Oh no, Judge Tron! Stop! Hammer time.
Oh, no.
Final judgment.
I like someone like designed their big war weapon to look like a judge.
Judge, jury, and executioner.
Justice is half blind.
The world famous judge till I took an arrow to the eye. Is that a unicorn beetle?
What about the rules of the streets?
Ha! You think I, Tritonio, give a fig for rules? This court holds you in contempt.
Prance like you've never pranced before.
Legal systems failing.
3 cheers for the greatest newt of them all! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Let's be hired! Hired, I say!
Oh, hero!
Some victory rules, Signora?
Thanks, Tritonio. So, what happened to no loyalties?
I just happened to be passing by and my arrow flew out of my bow. What are the odds?
Face it, Big T. Feels good to have someone's back.
Yeah, maybe.
Listen, being on your own may have worked before, but the fate of Amphibia rests on whether we can defeat Andrias. Sasha keeps saying we need help with our battle strategy. And who's better at strategy than you?
I know you're just buttering me up so I'll help you.
Well, I learned from the best.
I got to say, you're not the same girl I met all those months ago. All right, we're in. Henceforth, the rebellion shall be our new crew.
Good news,
Assets
Sasha.
attained.
We just recruited the top Newt strategist. That's awesome. Now come follow me. Hop Hop just found something really interesting.
So I got lost while looking for the bathroom and found this strange-looking door.
Huh.
There's no telling what could be in there. The trouble is, we can't figure out how to open it. There's no knob or handle. Just
Looks like you should turn the key over.
Book-sized.
Papa, have you tried sliding the family tome into it? The one that had the Calamity Box shrines inside?
It's worth the shot. Let me go get it.
That was oddly specific. Huh. This supposed to be relief hit out.
It says... nothing! It's blank.
Well, this is disappointing.
Our family
Invisible
sure
ink?
was
Yeah.
mysterious.
Come on, let's get out of here and head to the canteen.
I feel like this will come back later. Okay, so that did go the way I thought, and it didn't. I was right with friggin' Tutorial coming back. And of course, you know, once they showed his backstory about looking out for himself, I knew he'd eventually learn his lesson and turn over a new leaf and become a hero and join them. That I expected. I did not expect this revelation about a Leaf's hideout. They'll find a way to decipher the note, and then we'll hear what she said, what happened after she left, I guess.
So I'm wondering if they'll go outside the valley and recruit, because they could really use those tiny frogs that were mercilessly violent.
Yeah, I mean they kind of have. They did find Gary and his cult in the Hidden Valley. Honestly, it's hard to even gauge the territory and everything now because of them destroying everything. I will say one thing I am disappointed about. He did not summon the Burninator to help him fight.
Oh, and they went back to Quarreller's Pass, so yeah, they did leave the valley.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we need to catch whatever's been breaking into our food bins at night.
Yeah, if this keeps up, we'll be out of food soon. Dibs on eating Woggle.
You'll have to catch me first.
It's the old muscle though, no
natural
fat.
resources. The wildlife has been forced to find food from outside the forests.
Do you guys hear that?
Look, there it is.
Whatever it is, we're taking it down!
Is that Domino?
2.
Domino 2. They really are bringing everything back. Everything and everyone.
It's a coastal kill-em-off.
Domino 2!
I remember the time it almost killed us.
I haven't seen her since she flew off months ago. What should I do? Should I approach her? Should I say hello?
Say hello! And that monster tried to eat us! Heck, I wouldn't be surprised if she remembers my flavor.
Meh.
Hold a grudge, Sprig.
Ah, shit. Oh, Domino 2!
Woo! Will you look at that? Problem solved. Well, let's get a move on.
I have to save her.
What?
Domino 2 and I still have a connection. I could feel it.
Not to mention they might use Domino 2 for more nefarious purposes.
Shh. You hear that?
That's the issue, she kept eating their
What the
food.
hecker?
Babies!
Kittens!
Oh, look at them, their big eyes.
Hey, little kitties.
Aww.
Well, that settles it. We're taking these little babies back to Ortwood.
Absolutely not.
Well, we can't just leave these defenseless little kittens out in the wilderness on their own.
At least they're gonna eat you at a house
Just
at home.
until we save their mother.
Not in a million years. Not this time. Must resist.
Too cute, man.
I've never seen eyes this big before.
Oh no, they're pulling a Puss in Boots.
Fine. I have a feeling the rest of camp isn't gonna like this.
They're gonna love it.
You did what?
What even are those things?
They're monsters. They're cute as can be. And once they transformed into adults, they'll eat us all for breakfast.
I lost my Uncle Magnus to one of those things. Found his bones in a giant pellet.
Read the room, man. This is a hard no. But their mother is Domino 2. She was my baby precious. And she's been captured by Andrias' robots. All you gotta do is watch these kittens for a couple of hours.
Come on, guys. Anne has done so much for all of you. Can't you just do this one thing for her?
You can't resist the cute.
Fine, we'll do it. But you better hurry back, young lady.
Yeah, we don't want to take care of these little savages any longer than we have to.
I'm more of a dog.
Says every pet owner ever.
Make it quick. Thanks, everyone. I just have to bust her out of a mountaintop fortress, so I shouldn't be gone long.
No issue, no problem. We can do this.
Save her and she tears you to shreds.
Domino 2 would never hurt me. I just know. I feel it in my heart.
Oh,
Better hope so.
Well, count me in.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate the help.
I mean, someone's got to watch her back when this goes horribly wrong.
Yeah.
We really need to work with the Ducktales.
Charlie, you take first watch. Be careful.
Aye, aye, ma'am. I'll guard the prisoners with me life. You little blighters know what's good for you. You won't try anything. Oh, no. No. Stay back. Stay back. Stay back.
Another
Develop
one
a
of
taste for meat
Andrias'
now.
robot faces.
Oh
The
jeez.
mods to generate power.
And look, mind
See?
control collars.
Told you.
We'll wait for the mods to fall asleep, and then we sneak in and free my baby precious.
And there are dozens of mods. How are you going to find
She's right there.
Oh, huh. Nice.
Would it be more beneficial to release all of them to stop this thing from being powered?
Josie Pie, and of course, little Wally Junior.
Aww. Oh, great. He named him.
Just passing time with my accordion.
Wally, that is the cutest thing I've ever seen. Oh, let me hold one. Hey, they're friendly.
For now.
Cute little warrior.
Looks like Berus.
Disgusting little dear. Oh.
Holes! Quick! Shield your eyes! Don't look at them. That's how they get you.
Aww.
Love looks not with the eyes. but with the mind, and therefore is willing to be painted.
How do you know Shakespeare, Hop Pop?
He was an actor.
Did he read it when he was at the Boom Choice?
Oh shit.
Dad, get away! No! She'll remember me. I know it. Come on, girl.
Should remember your case.
You know, not even house cats remember their owners after long periods of time. Aww.
Ow! I don't believe this. She does remember you.
Or she's trying to feast on your brains. Aww, she kept it.
You didn't forget me.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
Wow, this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my... I'm about to get eaten.
Again.
Domino 2! Up, and away!
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah!
A little heavy there, Ann.
Yeah!
I'm going down.
Yeah!
What's wrong, girl?
Yeah, don't leave them all there.
You're right. We can't just leave them here.
I mean, we could.
Spring.
Okay.
Plus, again, you don't know what this is powering. It'd probably be beneficial to release them. Oh.
Looks like we did it.
God damn it.
This is my dinner.
There's definitely not enough meat to go around. No!
Great, they just unleashed a bunch of horrible predators on everyone. Aw.
Thanks.
Wow.
Okay.
Did they listen to her?
No way. Spring, Marcy told me about animals like this. Domino 2 must be the alpha mod.
So that means if we've tamed Domino...
Wait a minute.
We've tamed them all.
This is How to Train Your Dragon.
Follow me, everyone.
So they have a legion of cat moths at their disposal now?
Didn't Ann mention that in her drug-crazed state back earlier in the season?
I think so.
In my heart.
No one's ever gonna take these babies away from us.
Oh no!
Hmm.
You stay away from them.
You want them? You gotta get with us. Hey, everyone. You can put your weapons down. They're with us now. With us? Looks like we just got air cavalry.
Nice. Then you're just gonna figure out how to fly them.
Why didn't we train them not to do that?
So you got more air in addition to Joe Sparrow.
Yep.
That's a good thing.
I know, considering how he's always forced to carry everyone
Yeah.
around. I gotta admit, I was getting worried which direction this was going in, because on the one hand, these guys are known predators of frogs, and they killed people that they've known. So I'm like, how is this supposed to work? You're like, one, actively putting all the frogs in danger, and two, you put your food supply at risk, because these things have been stealing from them. So I'm like, how does this work? But I guess now that she got Domino 2 to remember her, and Domino 2 is able to assert their authority over the rest of the cat moths, that means, I guess now they're cool? I mean, ultimately it's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Like I said, they have air forces now. They can, like, ride cat moths in the battle. It'll be awesome. Like I said, we got more unexpected allies here. I like it.
Turning your former enemies into allies.
As long as they learn not to eat frogs, then they'll be fine. I mean, at least they bonded with the babies. The babies are cute. Little caterpillars are so adorable.
And one of them looks like Berus from the Dragon Ball series.
I'm pretty certain that was deliberate.
I'm sure it is.
These are fun episodes. Like I said, just building their cavalry, unexpected sources from unexpected places, and we get closure from plot lines from season 1. It's honestly clever how they've been wrapping this all up together and making it into like a benefit rather than just a one-off thing. So I guess like the one piece of lore we got, the one lingering thread out of all this is the letter from Leaf. Because I'm pretty certain that's either going to be invisible ink or it's going to be like a blacklight type thing.
Yeah.
Like, I think of Gravity Falls. That's the only explanation I can think of. So I guess we'll find out exactly, what happened between when she escaped the palace and when she went to Earth. Because there is that gap there that needs a bit of explanation.
And more so than anything, proves that she is a planter.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there was no doubt there.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as we saw her...
that just cemented it.
Yeah, not sure what much else to say, because we pretty much already mentioned it throughout. Like I said, they got new allies from, former, I guess, antagonists in a way. But, I mean, progress. So, what's the next episode?
So next, we have the 3 armies and the beginning of the end.
So we're going all Lord of the Rings now, which is understandable.
We're on our way to the end game at this point. We got basically 3 episodes left, and I think one of them is supposed to be an hour long.
I think the last 2 episodes are supposed to be 1 full episodes, and like you said, the last one is going to be the longest out of all of them for obvious reasons. Things are going to get intense real quick, and I'm wondering if we're going to again get another warning about certain things happening.
You never know how far they're going to push it. Just hope we don't wind up in another situation where they mess up the airing day and we have to wait months for it.
I hope that doesn't happen, and I don't think it will. Again, this is the final season, and I assume that they learned their lesson last time, and now they're going to properly screen everything before they air it. Hopefully.
We'll see. Disney, you really need to redeem yourself. That's all I'm going to say.
I mean, on the one hand, because it got delayed, that means that it got a lot of hype. So, take a little good with the bad.
I still say Disney's got to redeem itself.
I'm sure they will, eventually.
They better. They owe Matt Braley, they owe everybody, all the fans.
Yeah, that's for damn sure. And then until next time, when we amass our armies, I'm Kat MacBerrie.
I'm Doug MacBerrie.
And remember to bow down to Trogdor!